we'll see the winners of 4 straight, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jeff Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Warhawks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Marshall quick to the line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall!
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So UL Monroe's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
The play-action fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that screen.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man, it's Tavad. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Good timing on the quick out. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Warhawks want to crank the tempo. Let's take just a second here on the Warhawks. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Woodside. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Marshall quick to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more.
He's loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. He can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This drive will open from the 15. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Puts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Marshall with a fresh set of downs as we open the second period. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They send four receivers onto the field, two to the right, two to the left on 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Marshall! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Riggs. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hickman. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Warhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option, it's Riggs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Warhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Looking for a man. It's Riggs. What a grab with one hand. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just a terrific effort to make the one-handed grab, but he couldn't get past the marker.
Well, how about how easy he made it look? Just sticks the mid up in the air. I know he didn't get the first down, but just no big deal. Just I've done this before. You know, another day at the office.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Marshall quick to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Caught over the middle. It's Woodside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Keeps it himself and gets to first. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical third down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. To the air on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Sure, you don't want to miss the field goal, but a 22-point lead, still feeling good about the way the game's going. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is...
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Marshall quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, what a caught! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender, very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
He's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Herd! And they take it in for 6 more. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll run play action. He rifles one deep down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Woodside. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw again. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Marshall lines up, just needing a few inches on third down. Now the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown! They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game.